Never underestimate your opponent.
Absolute pandemonium. Absolute pandemonium. Welcome to the Game 4 recap for Round 1 on Frozen Oil. I'm Rich.
I'm Wade.
And the Oilers have an unbelievable overtime. What a game, hey, winner!
What did we witness?
That was the comeback of the century, and I don't know, man. My thoughts, just my quick thoughts here. You know, we're trying to record this so quick. The game just ended, but just my quick thoughts. What a dominating overtime by the Oilers. Have you ever seen such a dominating overtime in your life?
Yeah, no. They were all over them. What a like, it was like 2 games in one. After the first 2 periods, I ain't gonna lie, I thought we're done. We can't do nothing 5-on-5. They're smothering us. They got the 3-1 lead. I'm like, this is gonna take a miracle, and it's exactly what it took.
Like honestly, the first 2 periods, I'm like, okay, you were down 4-0 in game 1, you lost. You were down 3-0 in game 2, you lost. And now in game 4, you're down 2-0. And they were just smothering every chance the Oilers had. Like, it was just disgusting. I hate trap hockey. It should be banned. It should be banned by the NHL, like they used to ban zone defense in the NBA. It should be banned. They used to ban zone defense prior to 2001 in the NBA, and it should be banned in the NHL. It's so boring, but they relied on that in a tie game in overtime. They're just sitting back at the red line, and the Oilers just kept coming and coming and coming like they wouldn't stop. It was unbelievable.
Wave after wave, every line coming at you. I thought Kane had a great overtime. He had a bunch of chances. Everybody played well. Everybody. Hyman drove the net there. Boosh, what a game by Boosh.
We're live. We're recording. Terry is in the house.
Terry,
what's up, guys? What's up?
We're recording. We're live. We're in studio.
Is this a frozen oil first?
What's that, sorry?
Frozen oil first?
This is a frozen oil first, where a guy comes in mid-video.
Waiting in the lobby for you guys. What's going on, boys?
What a game, hey T?
That was Wayne. You said it. It was like it was 2 different games in one. Between the first and second period, and then the third and overtime, it was 2 completely different games. That was going on, and I honestly, you know what, I honestly believe was the turning point. I mean, was special teams.
Yeah,
100%. And we should have had so many more power plays in the game to use those special teams.
They could have had 6 or 7 penalties for sure, but it was special teams. They were 3 for 3 on the penalty kill, and I think they were 2 for 3 on the power play, and it was a big comeback. That was a do or death kind of game. Yeah,
100%. If we lose that game, we're done. I think we're done.
Yeah, going back to LA being down 3-1, that's pretty much the final nail in the coffin. But
yeah,
Shatified messaged me. Shout out Shatified. He just messaged me 2 words: so happy. How happy are we, Oilers faithful? Oh my God, did we need that game? And we have a series, ladies and gentlemen. We have a series. And I'm telling you, man, after that game, I'm thinking Oilers all the way, honestly. I'm thinking Oilers all the way.
When are you not?
It's just aren't all of us thinking that.
All right, boys. Well, welcome everybody, and let's get going on this. Let's take a look at some of these stats. And like you guys mentioned, first period, it was all LA. 14 shots for the Kings in the first and second. The Oilers with 15 shots after 2 periods. And then just the script flips, and it just becomes Oiler domination.
Wow.
Final shots on goal, 48-41. The Oilers were so behind. What a comeback on shots. And face-off, 54-45. The Oilers won some crucial face-offs in overtime, though, I'll tell you.
They did,
and just kept the pressure going. It was unbelievable. The Oilers go 2 for 3 on the power play. We'll talk about the refs in a second because I did manage to find some tweets to go over, and so that's going to come up. And look at the hits, boys! Look at the hits! 53 hits, and Podkolzin was smashing everything again. Just the physical difference from
the
regular season to now. It's
Jeff Skinner. That's why he's there over Jeff Skinner. To be honest. That's giving him the edge right now.
Unbelievable. Look at how many block shots the Kings had. 32. Oilers had 12. And Oilers with 17 giveaways. I think Klingberg had 2 gigantic giveaways in the game. Maybe 3, but he got away with a couple of them. And takeaways 6-4. And he got away with a couple, boys, because how about picks, boys? How about that picks?
Where's the stats? Pull up what's the save percentage.
It was.
You want to see a save percentage? You want a save percentage? I'll give you a save percentage. I'll give you a save percentage. Here you go. I'll give you a save percentage. How about that?
Look at that, boys. Look at that.
Yeah.
Anything above 900, guys, boys. That's my go-to.
That's all we need. That's all we've been saying. Just give us over 9. Doesn't matter what the name is. Whoever you are in our net, anything over 9, we win.
When we get saves, we win.
Yeah, 3-1 series lead minimum by now. They can start since game 1. Whatever. This isn't it's over now. We're here. It's the best of 3. We got to go in LA and get a game. That's it. Got to go in LA and get a game.
And look at this game from Draisaitl. 1 goal, 3 assists.
Yeah. Stud.
Crazy.
Stud.
Crazy. Yeah. Let's quickly go over these goals, boys. Again, the Kings open it up. Trevor Moore and Foegele make it a 2-0 game. Corey Perry makes it 2-1 on the power play. Fiala makes it 3-1. And then Evan Bouchard with a gigantic goal to make it 3-2. And then again, back-to-back, Bouchard ties the game up. I went absolutely insane at this point. And I said there's no way the Oilers are losing this game after that heartbreaking overtime in Game 1, hey?
Well, it wasn't overtime. Remember, it wasn't overtime in Game 1 because we didn't get there.
Yeah, it didn't get there. They tied it up 6-6 or whatever, or whatever it was, or 5-5, whatever. And then LA scored with less than a minute left, I think.
Yeah. Sorry, I meant after they tied it. Yeah. So they took it to overtime, and in overtime, Leon Draisaitl with his first ever overtime playoff goal on the power play, thanks to McDavid, and the Oilers win. The Oilers win 4-3.
Pull it out,
and
from the depths of defeat. They come back and we got a series. We got a series.
Yeah, and then I want to know how much in the Kings' mind is kind of creeping that the Oilers have eliminated them time after time after time, and if that's crossing their mind now, going back to
100%. You better believe it is.
It kind of showed when the Oilers decide they actually want to play and they want to put pressure. Really, LA had no answer for them. LA was on their heels the whole time in the third period and in overtime. And like Rich said before I came on, they tried to play that trap defensive style. They tried to just kind of sit back with it. They've done it in the past years, and it's failed them every time. And it's mind-boggling. I'm not complaining that they did it, but it's mind-boggling that they would actually try that in overtime.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, they didn't deserve to win it after that. Like they were like. Did Foegele get better after he left our team? Like, kind of annoying now, right? Like,
please don't say his name on this channel because that's like saying that guy's name on Harry Potter. You just don't say it.
Oh. Yeah. Hey, just quick thought on Foegele's goal. What do you think of the? You guys think that was goaltender interference? Why didn't you challenge that?
It's tough to say. I said it was going to be a goal. It's tough to kind of distinguish if he actually tried to push him out of the way or if he was just going for the puck. Right, there really wasn't anything. He was just trying to hammer the puck and he happened to push his pads away. But I mean, he was close enough to
so just don't risk it. Yeah. Okay.
Did you guys notice when Fogle? Since we're talking about this guy that I can't stand, do you remember? Did you see him run into his own player? I think it was Trevor Moore.
Yeah.
Did you see? Have you ever seen such a psychotic, discombobulated, no sense of awareness, just psychopath going as hard as he can? Even that goal, if that was a lucky goal that he scored. If anybody else would not have wrangled that puck together to get a shot, but because he's so hyper and crazy, somehow it went in. But yeah, just crazy. But at the end of the day, veteran team, veteran win, and the Oilers are going to Game 5, tied up, boys. So happy. We're gonna switch over to Twitter here right away. Before we do that, we're just gonna plug a couple things for the show here. We just hit 800 subscribers, so thank you to all those that have subscribed. If you haven't, consider subscribing. Hit that subscribe button.
Join the good vibes. Join the good vibes.
Yeah.
And
like the video, guys. Like the video.
Exactly. And we are gonna head to Twitter X and got a few comments here lined up, so we'll go through those. How we'll kind of do this is I'll read the comment. Wayne, you can take the first one. Terry, take the second one. We'll just rotate through them because we didn't get a pregame We didn't get our pregame huddle because we wanted to record so fast.
Yeah, this is raw. No takes.
This is raw, and it's currently 12:05 a.m. right now while we're recording this. So yeah, you can follow us on Twitter/X. Our handle is @FrozenOilHockey. Almost at 900 followers there. And let's get this show on the road here. So let's start off with the big one, the big goal from King Leon.
Looking inside, tied for second league with 16 power play goals this year. Hands off to McDavid.
That was another penalty.
Back to Draisaitl.
That King got away with a lot.
Hopkins. McDavid redirects it front.
Counted.
Yeah.
Series tied.
Absolute pandemonium.
In overtime.
God, look at that. Oh, goosebumps.
Look at him roar. Look at him roar. Yeah. Yeah.
Look at him go right to Pickard. You see that?
Yeah.
God, that's
Just-
fun to watch.
I wonder.
What are these
Just
guys
crazy.
doing?
So
And
obviously Draisaitl, massive goal.
Speaking of vets and that clip you just like, what a game! How about Corey Perry? He's reaching into the depths of his youth. He was an absolute beast in front of the net today. He was an absolute monster in front of the net.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, he had an
Still doing it.
unbelievable game. Unbelievable game. To be honest with you, I mean, you're gonna keep saying it. Two different games, but Corey Perry was there for the entire 3 periods and the overtime. He had a complete game, in my opinion, anyways.
Yeah.
Let's move on to this next one here, gentlemen. From NHL on TNT. Don't worry, Oilers. Shaq Hyman is here to provide reinforcements.
At this point, what does Edmonton need? What do they need in a situation?
I don't know
like
what
this?
could possibly say
I know that. I know that sound.
Oh my God! It's Shaq Hyman.
Shaq Hyman.
They need Shaq Hyman to come in. They need Shaq Hyman to
Yeah!
and then go to the coach and celebrate. And then look at the guy and take his mask off and want to fight. Shaq Hyman, where are you, baby? That's the sound of Shaq Hyman. Love you, coach.
I mean, that keeps going on and on. But that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Hey, you guys think Biz Nasty there? He's second guessing his pick for the first round with the Oilers and the Kings. The guys pick the LAKINGS, I think, every single year.
Almost every single analyst picked the LAKINGS. The Oilers are underdogs somehow. I don't understand it, but
Man, the guy was literally in Edmonton on the bandwagon.
I know. Well, not everybody's as diehard as us on Frozen Oil, I'll tell you that.
They can doubt us all we want. It's all
The
good.
guy had
That's fuel.
guy had his shirt off at Rogers Place.
Yeah. Well, Craig Button is another one that picked the Kings, and just unbelievable that these guys give the Oilers no chance to take this series. But I'll tell you right now, it's heavily in favor, and the momentum is with the Oilers going into Game 5. Hopefully they can take that and bring it home in Game 6. Let's move on to this next one here from Shan at Shan_Savvy. Knew the Oilers' OT goal was inevitable when Connor McDavid's McTuffed hair was out the entire time. And honestly, I noticed this and I said the same thing. So there's his little tuft of his hair popping out there. I love when that happens.
Hopefully he's listening and he does it again for next game, because whatever works.
Okay, next one from Dan Fika. Playoff Darnell Nurse is the worst D-man in the league. What are your thoughts on that, Terry?
The tough thing with it is Nurse and Bouchard. I mean, they're like, Bouchard's had some pretty bad turnovers, but with him, he can kind of make up for it with his offense. And
100%.
And Nurse doesn't get that. We don't get that kind of offense out of Nurse, right? So I think when he makes a bad play or his defensive play, we're hyper focused on it because we don't get distracted with a goal or a big play or something else like that, or the power play or something else like that, right? So. Yeah.
We just need it. Look, guys, I don't know the chances of Ekholm coming back for round 2 if we get there, hopefully. But if we can get through to round 2, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine with them. They'll be playing less minutes, less opportunity for them to screw up. When they just play too much, too long, that's when we can get in trouble. But today, Bouchard played over 35 minutes. So yeah, there's going to be a mistake or two. I mean, like, hockey's a game of mistakes, as you guys know, right? So, I mean, we're hyper-focused, like you said, Terry, like, when he makes a bad play, but there's also a lot of good plays. So, today, Bouchard was a beast. It wasn't for him. We're not even here. So,
since we're on the topic of defense, how about Klingberg? I mean, this guy's stepping in, and I thought he had a great game last game, and today, I mean, some very bad giveaways that could have went in the back of the Oilers' net for sure, but it didn't happen. But if you take those out, man, this guy's filling in, and he's playing good, man. He's playing good.
What is it with it? Do they always have like a set play when they're behind the net where the defenseman seems he wants to throw it in front of the net to somebody?
Yeah.
Like Bouchard did that last game, and Klingberg did it this game.
Yeah, and when Klingberg did it, I was like, oh my god. And yeah, it obviously didn't go the right way when Bouchard tried it that other game, and it went in the back of the net. So, I mean, yeah, but I mean, for Klingberg to be coming in, we got to talk about him a little bit because no one's really talking about him. For this guy to come in, he's partially filling at least the offensive side of things. And his breakout passes have been fairly decent, getting out of the zone, controlling the puck. For Ekholm, right? Like, he's filling in a little bit for that missing piece, but just
no one's gonna like completely cover Ekholm. Ekholm is, in my opinion, irreplaceable. He's our best defenseman, but again, like, everybody's got to pull on the rope, right? Klingberg's doing his share just for now, and if we can get to that. As the matchups get harder and harder, the games get tougher and tougher, and when we can get some more bodies back, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. We just need to limit the stuff in front of the net. Absolutely. And thank God they didn't even think, like, there was kind of a rumor where, Skinner might get the start in this game. Thank God they came to their senses and they went back to Pickard.
Well, when the Oilers win this series, who do you think they start next series?
Pickard. You just ride Pickard. That's it.
Pickard all the way. It's not even a question. Pickard all the way.
He's been the better goalie this year. If they overthink that, we're gonna shoot ourselves in the foot. Like, he should have already
100%.
been starting this series since game 1.
So and we'd be up in the series if he started the series.
Yeah.
Moving on to the next one from Ryan Whitney. The comeback kids. LA sucks on the road, dominating the entire game, and decide to sit back and relax the third period and OT. What a win for the Oilers. What a team. What a night at Rogers is a madhouse. Win a game on the road, and this series is ours. Let's go Oilers.
100%.
Next one from Greg Wisniewski. The Oilers, man, there needs to be a medication specifically designed for one to take during Edmonton playoff games. This is harrowing. The stress. I mean, we've talked about this so much. The stress of watching these Oiler games is crazy.
It never seems like the Oilers just have one series or one game or, one anything that it's just smooth sailing. Something always has to be dramatic with it.
Yeah. Yeah. It is cinema on ice, man. You can't write stuff like this. Absolutely crazy. Next one from Liam Horrobin. The Kings could behead an Oiler at center ice right now, and there wouldn't be a call. And I sent out a tweet on the Oilers' Twitter about the referees. So many missed calls. That in the third period, I think it was, where they broke Connor Brown's stick, and then on the same shift, they tripped up. I think it was McDavid, and no call on either play. Like, how?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah, it's unexcusable. The guy's stick is literally snapped in half.
How did we only get 3 power plays? Like,
it's crazy.
But then then you keep saying it, and then people think you're, every non-Oiler fan thinks you're whining, right? But watch the game. Like, I don't know. Whatever. It's not gonna change.
And you called for it earlier, Terry, but this one from Brandon at Suark88, a big Pickard fan. Oilers Cal Pickard, .927 save percentage. Tie series, let's go Oilers. What a game from Pickard. Just reminds me of Ranford in 90.
Yeah, hey, good comparison.
And with Leon and Connor, if you have, like you guys mentioned, just semi-decent goaltending, you can go all the way. You can. Next one from DYL at DHockey13. Good night, Oiler fans. And what a cool picture of Bouchard here. Just by himself on the ice, and the fans just going nuts. And there's Draisaitl with the OT winner.
Hey, I noticed.
Yeah.
I noticed you haven't been doing the stud of the night the first 3 games.
Oh, that's right. We got to do a stud of the night after a win.
Hell.
That's right. Oh, we'll leave that for the end. You guys think about who's your stud of the night.
A lot of candidates today.
Tons of candidates. I did line this one up. It's from NHL on TNT. Leon Draisaitl talks to the boys after his OT heroics to tie the series for the Oilers. And I want you guys to hear what he says about the fans.
Drop it in here, Biz.
Dion, take us inside that building after you score that OT winner. Just incredible. First multi-goal comeback of these playoffs. It must have been electric inside there.
Yeah, it's loud in here. You guys were here during the finals. Every night's like that. So we got the best fans in the league here. So they pushed us tonight. Obviously, a big one for us.
Woo! Best fans in the league, baby.
Honestly, you got to give them credit. They just don't stop. They don't quit. The chants, the Kemper chants, it makes, like, LA was pretty loud when the first 2 games, considering their crowds, but we dwarfed them. They come here and it's such a, you can clearly hear it.
Yeah,
it's
there's a difference.
And LA's a good hockey town, right? LA's a good hockey town, and it gets pretty loud there, but you can't compare. There is very few, if any, U.S. hockey arenas that can compare to a Canadian arena, like Bell Center or Rogers.
Yeah, it's absolutely psychotic here. That's the perfect word for it. It's nuts. It's pandemonium.
And we're proud of
it's
it.
Crazy.
And we're proud of it.
Yeah. Next one from Nathan Grav Murdoch. Oilers to Kemper the entire OT. And you got Stone Cold Steve Austin beating on McMahon's leg there, the classic gif. Terry, you love wrestling. What do you think of that? What did you think of the Oilers' domination in overtime?
It's like I said, and I mentioned this earlier. When the Oilers decide they want to actually play and they have some decent goaltending, LA could not keep up with them. They were on their heels the entire third and overtime, right? If the Oilers could just play like that for 3 periods, the series would be over pretty quickly. But unfortunately, it isn't, and they don't. And LA does have a good team, and Kepler is a good goalie, even though the Oilers have exposed him for 3 out of the 4 games, I think. So I mean, that goes back to what we were talking about. How with the Oilers is, there's always going to be drama. If the Oilers could play like they did in period 3 and 4 for a complete game, there would be no drama and there would be no excitement. It would be too easy for them.
I agree. Next one from Captain Jack. I'm not sure if it's his street hockey style or his raw enthusiasm, but I love watching Calvin Pickard play hockey, and this team loves playing for him. Time to reset this series. Let's effing go. And Pickard came through. We already touched on that. But again, just having, he's not going to get you a shutout probably, but just knowing that he's also not going to let in, knock on wood, but 6-7 goals. It's insurmountable to come back from behind when you get those kind of leads, right, guys? So shout out to Picks, man. What a game. What a game.
Our offense can cover a lot, but can cover up for a lot of goals against, but not as many as we've been leaking before. But Pickard gives us a chance, man. So keep riding him.
Next one from NWO at New World Oilers 97, telling the officials to do their jobs. The refs were just brutal today. And next one from Bar Down. The Oilers complete the comeback. Call the ambulance, but not for me. And they got the Oilers jersey on that guy. So funny. This one here from Kristen completely just summarizes how it feels to be an Oiler fan. And you go from it's so over to what was that video game stock, Terry, that shot up like that?
GameStop?
Like a GameStop stock. Straight to the top. We are so back.
GameStop or AMC, the theaters?
Yeah, exactly. So, unbelievable. And those are the tweets. And that's only thing left is the stud of the night. We'll start with you, Wayne. Who is your stud of the night?
Wow, there's so many candidates. You can mention a lot. We mentioned Perry. We mentioned, Pickard battling all night. We mentioned, good all-around effort by a lot of guys. Draisaitl with the overtime winner. But, I mean, you can't deny over 35 minutes. Playing awesome. He kept the puck in there at the end. And, of course, he tied it up late. Bouchard, much better than that.
Evan Bouchard, nice pick. T-Dot, what you got?
I mean, Wayne kind of mentioned all the people and all that kind of stuff.
Draisaitl.
Are you oh, you're disappearing into that Oilers nebula background there for a second.
Gotta go. I mean, Bouchard had a good game. Picks had a good game. Corey Perry probably would have been a big choice for me, but looking at how Draisaitl played, he had a ton of chances, and it was only deserving that he scored that overtime winner for them. He had.
All right.
He was an absolute beast tonight.
Great
Good
pick.
choice.
Great pick. Yeah, great pick, and I'm gonna go with Pickard because if we get goaltending, we're winning this series and we're going all the way. I'm telling you right now. So I'm going with Pickard as my stud of the night. So Bouchard, Draisaitl, and Pickard are the studs of the night for Frozen Oil.
Honorable mention has to go to Corey
Honorable
Perry.
mention to the Worm for sure.
Yeah.
Anyways, great job coming in on such short notice, fellas. Thanks for doing this. And that's it for the episode. Looking forward to Game 5. Game 5 is when, Terry?
I think it's in 2 days. I think it's on Tuesday.
Is it on? Is it on Tuesday?
Tuesday,
All right.
29th. Yeah.
Let's go Oilers.
You bet.
Everybody
You
get out
bet.
and vote tomorrow, and then let's go Oilers on Tuesday.
Let's go. Let's go. All right, boys. Have a good one, hey?
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
And most
Cheers, boys.
importantly, go Oilers, go.
Oilers, go.
Pros know hockey, the channel you need. Oilers on the ice, unstoppable speed. Chasing the cup, we're gonna succeed. With David leading, we're built to exceed.
Pros know hockey,